All right, I think this is on. I'm trying to see if everything is in working order. We won't start for a few more minutes. Here we go. Sorry, we have trouble playing this video. I might have to get my computer. Yeah, you want to get my computer? Okay, so what I'm going to do is right now is we're just getting set up and letting people join the group. And it's been a while since Janice and I actually talked about the business with folks, and we figured it was a new year and an opportunity to possibly start your business fresh. We started in January, so we've had a full year of what it's like to be a LuLaRoe consultant. But first, I'll show you what I have on. I have on a Carly with a Monroe, a little outfit tonight. Something comfortable to sit and talk about what we're gonna do. My hubby, my partner in crime. All right, let me go in here and I'll set up so I can see your questions. And let's see. So while I'm getting this set up, y'all get comfortable, get you a beverage. Check, am I like centered in there, do you know?
Yeah.
Good enough?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey man, you can't call them how much you go online.
All right, so turn the sound off so that I can see what is going on. All right, I should be able to see your comments and questions on my computer. I have my phone set up on a tripod so that hopefully it doesn't shake or anything. There's going to be a delay on my computer. So if I answer your question like later, it's because of the delay. The phone is recording me on time, but it's going to come across my computer about like 5 to 10 second delay. So I do have my glasses on, my Where's Waldo. So we're going to give it just a few more minutes, let some more people join so that we can get it started. I have some notes and some stuff to go over because a lot of times you might not have the questions, and since we've been doing this now for a year, we've had a lot of questions, and so we kind of know what the main things people are looking for when they start the business. We launched January 15th, so it literally has been 1 year that we have done this from zero to today. And at this point, Janice and I are both trainers, and we have a team of about 150 girls, starting from Janice all the way down to the newest girl. We just signed another girl yesterday. And our team is fabulous. They all help each other. We have a team page where we all share ideas. We even have our own multi-consultant page, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. So we've been doing it a while, so years, but I can't believe the year's gone by. I don't know where it went. I think it went me packing and shipping is probably where it went. So we'll give it another minute or two. You guys get comfortable, get you a beverage, and then we'll get started. I have a couple people that have messaged me and said that they're gonna watch it later because they're trying to get dinner for their families and get the kids down and that kind of stuff, and I get that. So I'll try to cover some things even if the questions aren't asked, so that if someone wants to watch this later, they'll have the answers to the questions. You can also message me after you've watched this if you have some questions. So, it's funny watching yourself on here. It's pretty funny. All right, so say something so I know you're here. I see that there's about 8 people. So post below, hi, just say hi Karen, so I know who's watching. So if you can post down there below, just good evening, how's it going, whatever, so that I see. Am I still centered? I think so. All right, well, it's after 7, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Hi, Candace. Yay, somebody commented hi. Hi, Candace. Thanks for joining, and I hope you ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask anything, even if you feel silly or whatever, because there's no silly question. Trust me, this is a complicated business, and we really want to be able to cover everything that you guys might have. So let's get started. The number one question we get asked all the time, we get messages probably every other day. I'm thinking about doing this. I love the clothes. It's just something I really want to do. I've got kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom, or I have a part-time job, and I really want to bring in some more income. What does it cost to join? It doesn't cost anything to join. You know, like if you join maybe some of these other, you know, at-home companies where you work and you do parties and that kind of stuff, there is no fee to join. When you sign up with LuLaRoe, you're gonna buy your initial inventory. And that's like, I try to put it in perspective with like a 7-Eleven store, that you are buying a business and you gotta put stuff in that store. If you only have one soda, one candy bar, and 1 gallon of milk, and somebody walks in there, they're gonna turn around and leave because there's really nothing for them to buy. Okay, so with that perspective, you need to have inventory for people to buy. They have several different packages that range from about $5,000 on upwards of $12,000 to start your initial inventory. They try to make it as affordable as they can and make you successful. If they gave you an inventory of $1,000, people are gonna come to your VIP page, or you're gonna go to a pop-up and the girls are gonna go, this is all you have? You don't even carry my size in the perfect tees. So what they do is they set up a package that's designed to help you get started. It has the staples in it. It has the Irmas. It has the perfect tees. And I understand that they've changed it up a little bit more to where you have more of a choice of the items that you want to be in your inventory. So again, your initial inventory is gonna run about $6,000. You can go as high as you want. You're actually able to go in and order more inventory right after you onboard. So your business, this is your starting business. So if you think about opening up a Macy's, you're not gonna go shop in a store that has 3 pairs of pants in 3 different colors and 3 different tops in 3 different colors and a couple dresses, because you're gonna walk in and go, this is all I have to pick from. So it doesn't work. So you need to look at your inventory. That is what is gonna make you successful, okay? Now, how do you come up with the $6,000? Well, tax season is around the corner, and hopefully you're gonna get a tax refund, and you can start off using that money. Another thing that we've designed that we have found out that has worked with some of our girls is we have built a business plan that you can take to your lender, and you can get a small business loan or a signature loan. And we provide that with our girls. It's a business plan. And in it has everything about LuLaRoe for you to submit to your lender. And then the very last part of it is a resume that you change and alter to sell the bank on you as to why the bank should trust you in loaning you the money.
Low battery.
Oh, plug it in. My hubby says low battery, so we're plugging in the phone. So that is an excellent tool for you to use if you're thinking about getting a loan, all right? You can, several of our girls have used it and it has worked, and the lenders have accepted it and they've gotten their loan. Maybe you get $3,000 back on your tax return and you only want to get a small business, you know, a small loan of $3,000, all right? When you start out, everything that you sell, you want to reinvest back into your business because you want to build that inventory. Again, if you have, I don't know if any of you have been to other brand new consultant pages and they've just gotten their initial inventory and you're looking through it and you're going, that's all she has. She is trying to build her business and she's trying to sell those items so that she can turn around and reinvest it and make her business bigger and grow. When we first started, one of the blessings Janice had and I had was that she bought her inventory and I bought my inventory, so we combined them so it looked like we had a lot more. It looked like we had double the amount that a normal consultant had started. So some of our girls have found out teaming up with another consultant, and again, like I mentioned earlier, our girls have created a multi-consultant group, and you can also start out in there where you can post your inventory in there, get your feet wet, get some items sold so that you can reinvest and you can build your business. So that is basically it on the cost. Does anyone have any questions on it? It's like time to leave. Hi, Janice. Okay, so we'll go on to the next thing. So one of the other questions is, okay, now I've onboarded and I've got my inventory. How much am I required to buy from LuLaRoe each month? Okay, to remain a consultant, you have to buy 30 pieces. It used to be 33 and they changed it at the end of last year. You only have to buy 30 pieces every month. That is about $650, okay? That should not be a problem. If you are marketing yourself and you're out there doing pop-ups and you're going to people's houses and you're selling and you're just talking the business, Laura Morrissey on our team says there ain't nobody within 5 feet of her that does not know about LuLaRoe. If she's in the grocery store or if she's somewhere, she's handing out business cards, she's telling the clerk, she's telling the waitress, everybody within 5 feet of her hears about LuLaRoe. She's gonna be a trainer here probably next month. She has built her business that well. But she does not stop talking about it, and she sells it and wears it and goes. So 30 pieces a month, that's nothing. It's about $650. You should be able to reinvest that. They will actually let you go for 3 months without buying those 30 pieces before they finally say you're done. You know, you're not an active consultant. That's what they consider somebody not being active. If you're pregnant, they actually give you 4 months off for maternity leave, so you don't have to sell during those 4 months after you have your child. If you want to take the time off, you're not required to buy any inventory during that time. But I have found lots of girls. I have a girl on our team right now who just had her baby on New Year's Eve, Marin. She had a little girl, and I tell you what, she posts all the baby pictures. She is doing fantastic in her group. They all love her. She posts her little boy and the Sloans and the leggings, and she does really good with the kid clothes. She's doing excellent. So that is your mandatory requirement on the month to buy in. How much work and effort is it? Okay, this is a funny question because Janice and I don't know if you ever got to see our video that we posted on YouTube that her and I had the opportunity to make over the holidays. When we signed up for LuLaRoe over Christmas last year, we were trying to find something negative about the company. I mean, literally, we were doing searches online. We couldn't find anything negative about it. And trust me, we searched hard. So I messaged a consultant and said to her, I want you to just tell me, we're thinking about being a consultant. And I want you just to tell me what is the most negative thing that you can tell me about the company. And I said, I want you to be extremely honest with me. And I wish I could remember who that consultant was because I'd love to give her a big hug. She said the amount of work. And I thought to myself, well, work is relative. I was a realtor for 25, 30 years, working long hours and long weeks. And I didn't think it was too bad. And so I figured, yeah, well, work to somebody else is, I'm a hard worker. So I'm thinking that's nothing, right? You are building a business. Your first year is going to be some work. You're going to be doing marketing, online marketing, social media marketing. You're going to talk about it. You're going to live it. You're going to sleep it. You're going to eat it. You're going to share it at work. You're going to work it. And I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. But if you do the work, it pays off. And it pays off tremendously. And it pays off with bonus checks. It pays off with your sales every month. Janice and I, when we started, we would do maybe $1,000 a month in sales. And in the month of December, each of us did over $30,000 in sales. So it took us a year to get to that point. But if you know the profit margin, which is about 35, 40%, that's a nice big check every month that you're getting on sales, whether or not you build a team or not, whether or not you want to sponsor anybody or not, whether or not you want bonus checks or not. just your sales alone will change your life, and it will add to your household income tremendously. Yes, it's work. Yes, you're going to have to answer questions, and you're going to have to answer those questions, the same ones over and over and over again. But trust me, it will be worth it. It will be really, really worth it. And Janice and I will be here for you all the whole way. And again, our girls, they support each other. When Janice and I, because we have a team of 150 people, but Janice and I are also running a business. So we're trying to be there for all the girls, but we're also trying to have an income as well. And so when our girls aren't busy and someone asks a question on our team page, everyone steps up. Everyone helps each other. It's not a cutthroat business. There's 5,000 pieces of an item, and there's 40,000 consultants. So chances are the stuff you get and the stuff I get are going to be totally different. So we're really not competing with each other. We're helping each other out to be successful. It's at least 50%. It's at least 50%, but you do incur the cost. You have postage, packing, we throw little goodies in the bags and stuff like that. Sometimes we give away free shipping. So I kind of average it out a little bit. Yeah, unless you do free shipping. So yeah. And you can limit your expenses. You don't ever have to do free shipping. You don't have to put goodie bags. We have girls on our team that put no goodies in the goodie bag. They say that people just get them and pitch them. And they used to buy from other consultants, and that's what they used to do. They would get the candy cane in their bag and go, I don't want it, give it to my kid, whatever. It wasn't important to them. And so their tribe, their people who connect with them, don't care for them. And it's just something that Janice and I have done from day one. So we include them. Yes. Okay, so let's go on to profit. We were talking about a typical sale. Again, when you sign with us, or if you just message me or Janice, we can give you all this information. I have here like a typical sale of, let's see how many pieces, 30 pieces, which you can do easily at a home pop-up. You can sell 30 pieces easily at a home pop-up. We have people that come in and buy 3-4 pairs of leggings, just one person, okay? So when you do that, the wholesale cost of a 30 item party is gonna run you about $409. That's the wholesale, that's what you bought from LuLaRoe, 409 bucks, okay? Your profit on that is going to be $523. Your total sales will come out to about $932. So if you go do one night and 30 pieces, you're gonna walk away with 500 bucks after the party. You do that 3 times a week, that's $1,500 a week, and you've only worked 3 nights, okay? So the money is there, you're just gonna have to work it, but the profit is there. LuLaRoe has gone through some major growing pains since Janice and I got in, but guess what? All of our orders, everything is there now. They're not missing items. They're answering the phone. We're not waiting 2 hours. I mean, you are getting in at a time where they have started to really polish the business. We have gone through our girls' pickups. I got UPS backing up in my driveway right now. I got the big old lights on. I get to be at the end of his drive, so all my packages show up really late. But next time I move, I'm going to put a requirement in that UPS has to show up first thing in the morning, not last thing at night. But anyway, back to this. You do 2 or 3. If you're working right now and you just want to do a party on Saturday and Sunday, that could be $1,000 a week extra income. Just doing 2 on a Saturday and Sunday. So if you're willing to work it and you're willing, we have a 72-hour game plan that we teach you. And, aw, thanks, Gretchen. No, Gretchen, I love Gretchen. I just love her personality, and I am so glad she's on our team. She's a power lifter, and she sells LuLaRoe. I'm telling you, you will meet so many different people in this business, and everybody has a following. Everybody has people that just connects. So if you think maybe you're not outspoken or you're more shy or whatever, it doesn't matter. People connect with you and you will have a following. The bonus income, that's when you get people that sign underneath you. Like I told you earlier, Janice and I are trainers, and we get a percentage off of what our team buys from LuLaRoe. When they order their inventory, we get a small percentage, because they expect with that percentage that we are helping and training these girls, because they don't have the manpower to do it. So we're kind of saying, follow my lead and I'll help you. And LuLaRoe rewards us with a small percentage of what they get. It adds up, over time. And we didn't want to do a team at first, and then Janice and I decided, you know what, we need to pay this forward, and we need to show girls how to do this, and we need to empower girls how to have their own business, and decided that when we did this, we really didn't have the steps to follow, because the girl we signed up with literally had signed up the same time we did. So the three of us were pretty much learning together all at once, and we decided we wanted to try and make it a little bit easier for those coming in behind us, and decided to build a team. And we have built, thanks Erin. Erin is awesome. Erin's another one where on our team, if we're really busy, she steps in and does training, gets some marketing ideas. She was in the Air Force for almost 20 years. I don't know if it was, you weren't a pilot, but you worked on the planes, I think. And she has a terrific following, and she really helps coach the other girls in social media, and she's done really well with that. Okay, so again, we kind of went on to training when I mentioned Erin. We have a website called Fashion Fundamentals, and there's videos and videos from convention and training. There's training that goes on if you're in the queue while you're waiting to onboard. On Mondays, there is the office meeting. On Tuesdays, there's training on Tuesday afternoon. Once you're a trainer, there's training on Wednesdays. Once you reach coach, there's training on Tuesdays, and then there's regional trainings all around the country. Janice and I just went to Atlanta and got to meet with a lot of our girls. We had a really great time. One of our girls' brother owns a restaurant in Atlanta, and he treated us to a fabulous dinner. It was spectacular. So I'm telling you, not only is this an excellent business to join, but the sisterhood and the people you meet, you will treasure, and so many of these people have actually become some of my best friends. Yes, oh, and Jamie Maggie, and I've known Jamie when I was a mentor at MOPS, and she was in our group. And I am so thrilled to see how far she has come with this, and to take on her own business and grow with it. She's done fantastic. And thanks, Jamie. We are so glad to have you part of our team. Yeah, an aircraft mechanic. Isn't that impressive? How crazy is that? Okay, so training, there's lots of it. You're not gonna be just, here's the dotted line sign, go at it, have at it, we'll see you later, check you on the other side. So you'll be taken care of there. The bonus about being on our team, as you can see, a lot of people on our team is commenting about that we have an excellent team. Janice is my daughter-in-law. She's married to our son, Chuck and I's son, and she lives right now in Virginia, and I'm in Baton Rouge. They'll be moving to Louisville, and eventually when Chuck retires from his job, we'll be moving up there with them, and we'll be able to do these videos together instead of apart. But yes, our team, it comes with tons of bonuses. I had a girl in our group that messaged me the other day and said, hey, I signed with this other girl to help her build her business. Will you be my stepmom in LuLaRoe? I was just crushed. I was like, what? Instead of looking after herself and her own business and where to go to build it, she thought she was being kind to this girl, and she was her first gal that was signing underneath her, and she didn't really know her. She was from, I don't know, she had just moved to the area, and I was just crushed. I was like, I can't do that. I can't step on your sponsor's toes and say, okay, you come over here with us, even though you're with her, because then she'll get hurt and crushed. She's trying to build her team and her business, and I can't step in and be the stepmom of LuLaRoe. So if you're thinking about signing, at least think about, if it's not Janice and I, think about who you're signing up with, because you want to build your business and you want your business to be successful. So if it's not Janice and I and you have somebody else in mind, that's fine. If you have one of our girls that you're working with, stick with them. You're still going to be on our team. If you have someone like Erin or Jamie that you're working with, sign up with them. You will still be on our team, and you will still get all the benefits of it. So don't feel like you have to sign directly underneath Janice and I. We have lots of girls. We'd love you to sign under them if you've been working with them. But we all work together. But don't go sign up with somebody else in a whole nother thing and then hope to join us and help. We can't do it. It's just not fair to the person that you signed up under. That's not part of the team. She's trying to build her own business. So I just want to throw that out there. Okay. All right, Janice is doing good at answering the questions on there. So let's talk about market saturation. That's another thing I hear lately. Oh, there's so many consultants. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. There's no way I can be successful. Well, if you have that mentality right there, yeah, you're not going to be successful. I look at it this way. We'll simplify it. I hate to correlate with Walmart. So let's just pick Sears, all right? There's a Sears in just about every city. Any major city around, there's a Sears or a JCPenney's or a Macy's. We'll just use any of them. They all carry the same inventory. They carry the same shirts, they carry the same pants, they carry the same stuff that they carry in Cleveland that they do down in Georgia. Yes, there might be some things like in Florida, seasonal things like swimsuits, that kind of thing might be different. But if you can't make it into the store, you just go online and you buy it. And it's the same stuff that's in the store. With us, everything is a limited edition. If you don't get it when it's out there, you can't get it. I can't tell you how many times I get messages from girls going, do you have these leggings or do you have this top? And it's like, no, gone. They ain't coming back, you know? And all of our team, if we're missing something or we oversold something, we just hop in our group and go, hey, I had this, I'm oversold. Does anybody have it in their inventory? 150 girls, maybe one will pipe up and go, I have it. I mean, rarely does any of us in our team have the exact same inventory. The market saturation is not there. You go to pop-ups at people's houses and they haven't seen your inventory. They buy from you what you have. You'd be surprised that you don't have to have the unicorns, that they will actually buy from what you have. And the market saturation is not there. If you think it is and it's there, then it's not the business for you. I'm sure the franchisees of McDonald's, that's one on every corner, was going, oh, I can't open up a McDonald's. Oh my God, the market saturation. There's one every 5 miles around me. They'll never come to mine. They're going to go to that one because it's right off the highway. Trust me, if you'd run your business correctly and you market your business correctly and you believe in what you are doing, you cannot fail at this. You cannot fail. And I know some of our girls have had some hiccups, you know, starting. They're like, oh, my pop-up is so slow. And we've said, you know what, next week, come upload with us. Let's get your feet wet. You know, let's get you going. And they have all realized that now it's getting to be their 3rd, 4th month, 5th month, that their sales are starting to increase. And like I said, when Janice and I started, we didn't know what to expect. We were like, oh, we sold $500 this week. We were on it. Oh, and to talk about market saturation again real quick, go in an airport and tell me how many people actually have LuLaRoe on. When we traveled, I was at a check, look at this. There ain't nobody in here with a pair of leggings on. There ain't nobody in here with a Monroe on. There ain't nobody in here with a Carly on. And because they haven't heard about it. And when I sit in the plane, I say to the girl, and she says to me, oh, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I sell LuLaRoe. It's a line of clothing. Really? What is that? And I show her pictures. Oh, I want those leggings. Oh, I want that Monroe. Oh, I want that Cardi. Can I get your card? And then next thing I know, I've got another customer. So I'm telling you, right now, it's the time to get in. It's not Sears, it's not Walmart, and it's not Penny's. It's LuLaRoe right now, and they are growing, and they are correcting, and they had some hiccups, and I'm telling you what, I get in on the call. I called today, got right on the phone. All my shipments that have come in, everything's in the box. So right now is a good time to get in. And if you would like to message either me or Janice, we can send these documents to you and send some more information regarding the business. We can also send you the link to sign up. When you sign that link, when you click on that link, you are in our team. We add you to our team page the minute you do that link so that you can already talk to our other teammates about the business, if you have questions and that kind of stuff, and you can see what we're doing. If in 2 months from now you decide this isn't for me, because we've had girls, one girl found out she was pregnant and decided that her world's fixing to change and she didn't want to do it, that's fine. There's no obligation. They don't say, okay, well, you still got to write us a check. You click that link. It's not that way. And we'd love for you to get your feet wet and see if it's something that you might want to do. So onboarding, I know it's a term that we all use, and it's not a layman's term to really understand. What onboarding means is once you sign up that link, you're going to sit what's called the queue, and we call you guys QBs. And I actually have a whole document here of things to do while you're sitting in the queue. And it talks about getting your stuff in order, like your business cards, and slowly buying some of the supplies you might need. When Janice and I onboarded, the wait right now, Jamie's, I want to say it's about 6 weeks, about 4 to 6 weeks. It's gotten a lot better because they've increased the number of gals on the calls, and they've been able to increase the number of girls that they're onboarding. They're not onboarding as many as they were, which was a peak about last April, and so the onboarding is going a whole lot smoother, and you're also getting to pick pretty much what you want now. They used to have like a streamlined package. When Janice and I signed up, they called us like the next day and we onboarded, and our stuff was here in like a week. That's why we uploaded on January 15th. And we didn't have anything. We didn't have business cards. We didn't have nothing. And so we were running around crazy trying to order from Amazon. Oh, we need lights. We need shipping material. We need a printer to ship labels. And we were running crazy. I almost call the queue a blessing because it gives you about 6 weeks to get yourself ready to go. So when you launch, you've got packing supplies. You have a printer. You have software. You've got business cards. You've got everything you need to hit the ground running. So we also, like I said, I've got a really big document here with about 50 things to do while you are in the queue. And there is a Facebook group that we put you into while you're in the queue, where there's a lot of questions and a lot more information in there too, that you can talk to other girls that are in the queue as well. Sometimes it can get kind of pissy and moany, but you know, it's a bunch of women. What do you expect, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, go in the mall, walk around the mall, walk around Target. You know, Levi's didn't shut the door. Everybody wears jeans. You know, they're not going, oh no, you know, I can't open a Levi's store over here because everybody has a pair already. Well, that's one thing about it, is that it's not jewelry that you buy a necklace you're going to have now for 2 years, right? It's clothes. People buy clothes all the time. People buy clothes every week. They buy clothes for their kids. They buy clothes for vacations. They buy clothes for graduation. I'm telling you, it's clothes, and it's a market that everybody buys and everybody turns over. Otherwise, there wouldn't be Goodwill. There wouldn't be secondhand stores. I mean, everybody buys clothes. What are you laughing at me about? Well, I think I hit everything. I wanted to keep it at about 30 minutes because I'm not a big live sale person. I think ADD. I'm like squirrel. 30 minutes is good for me. I get bored. I have a hard time watching live sales. So I think 30 minutes is good. It's good information for you. Like I said, message me, message Denise. If you're working with girls in our team, message them. And if you have questions that they can't answer, they'll message us and we'll get to it, or they'll post it in our team page and we'll get to it. But we'd love to have you join us. We'd love you to be part of our team. I'd love to see you rock it and build your own business and be an empowered woman and feel sometimes like you have your own purpose and why you have to get up in the morning. So, thank you. Thank you. Is it Corna West? Is the Y silent? Christy, she just joined our team. I'm so excited to have her. She just joined this week. Corina. Love it. Corina. That makes sense. What a pretty name. Well, we'd love to have you on our team. We would love it. And now that I have your name right, I won't call you Corina. All right, guys. Do you have any other questions? I know, Janice, thank you so much for answering the questions online for me. I even kept my glasses on the whole time so I could read the questions, but you did really good about hopping in and doing that. Hi, Laura. Laura's another one that she was on the fence about who to join with, and I am so glad that you thought this is the team, this is where you want to be. So I'm so glad that you joined us too. I'm really proud of you. You've done really, really good. Hi, Laura. I mentioned you earlier. You'll have to go back and listen to what I had to say about you. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Love you all. You can message me, message Denise, message the girls you're working with, and tell your friends about this video. If you're working with a girl and they couldn't come on, have them join the page, have them watch the video, and I will answer any other questions that I missed at that time. Thanks, and have a great night. Mwah.